Hey guys, how's it going? Coming to you from Naknek, Alaska. We're going to be swapping out these Bushwheels today and putting on the 850s for the winter. As you can see, there's a little bit of snow on the ground. Things are getting a little colder. Not a lot of off-airport operations come wintertime, just because of the snow, obviously. So we're going to pull these guys off today and swap them out and take them home, do some winter maintenance. And I'm going to show you what I do to them before I put them away for the winter. And take you guys along for the ride. Let's check it out. Thanks. Well, we just got them off. I just used an aircraft spruce Cessna jack plate. It was a little difficult on this tundra to get the jack under there, but and jacked up just perfectly straight because it won't roll on the tundra, obviously. But got her on, no problems. Just put the cotter pins in, and here's the jack plate I was using. Kind of looks like this guy. Slides up on the gear leg there, and probably meant better for in a hangar, and which I typically do, but you know, out in the bush you gotta do what you gotta do. So got her all back on. Tires are holding good, tire pressures are good. Go ahead and button everything up, tire back down, and get these bushies home and get them all coated up for winter, and some frostos on the bottom side. But yeah, mission accomplished. Okay guys, we're over here at my shop here. Got the Bushwheels inside. It's pretty cold out there today, hovering around I think it was around 13 this morning. So shop's all heated up. Tires are pretty warm here. Had the little heater on them for a little bit. So today we're gonna go and coat them, and this is usually what I do before putting them away for the winter time. The stuff that I use, not a lot of people know about it, and I don't know if Bushwheels wants you to know about it, but I've tried a lot of stuff in the past that they've recommended, and none of it's really held up. They have a couple products that they strongly recommend when you're buying these things, and I just haven't had personally any luck with them. It seems like every 3 or 4 years they're starting to dry rot. And a funny story is I was at my mechanic's hangar one day, and this old tired Super Cub came rolling in the door, and it looked like he had brand new 35s on it, and I kind of made a comment, so, oh, somebody's got some money, brand new tires. And my mechanic laughed at me, and he said, you know, those things are 9 years old. And I said, no way, because they looked just as good as the day you probably picked up a set from Bushwheels or from Airframes, and it was amazing. And I was like, asked him, you know, what the heck is the guy using on it? And he told me that he uses Age Master. And this is the stuff right here. The label's kind of obscured from a shipping label, but it's called Age Master. And this stuff is pretty expensive for a quart, but you can buy it through Aircraft Spruce. And this stuff was designed for the leading edges on rubberized de-ice boots for aircraft, and this is what the guys always use to protect that rubber. And I've been putting that stuff on here since I bought this set, and I probably coat it probably once every 3 months, especially if it's sitting out on the ramp and I'm not using any covers, because where I live at, it blows so hard all the time, covers would just be ripped off and they'd be gone. So I use this stuff on here, not covered, outside all year long, and it prevents these bush wheels from cracking. And I've had a lot of good success with it since I've been using it. Like I said, it's not really widely known. I've only heard of a couple other guys been using it that fly bush wheels. And for me, these are an investment because they're so expensive. It's a lot of money to come up with when they start cracking out. And my first set that I tried using their products on that I bought, I think they only lasted me about 4 years, and they were cracked out very bad. They're all down the sidewall, and they looked horrible. Looked like they'd been outside for 20 years. So it was a little disappointing, but the stuff that this Age Master, it makes these tires stay and look brand new. And like I said, not a lot of people know about it. I recommend it. This is what I do before putting them away for the winter, and then come summertime, like I mentioned, probably about every couple months, 2-3 months, I'm putting a coat on. Especially best time to do it is on a hot sunny day when that these oils in here can really penetrate into the rubber. So we'll throw some of this on and I'll show you how it looks. Okay, got the stuff all set up. I bought a little bottle off of Amazon, just kind of for an applicator bottle. This thing was like a couple bucks, and it resists the oil or the chemicals in here. Don't leak at all, but it's a little easier for me. I got some white colored letters on my bush wheels, and I've hit them in the past. You can see they look a little scuffy because just in the summertime, sometimes I don't get so detailed, but I like to use these Q-tips to kind of get inside the letters and stuff as I'm doing the tire. But I'll show you how kind of it all goes together. I might just get a white rag or a clean rag and go ahead and start putting this stuff on, and just let it try to coat everything if you can, the best you can. That's the best way to do it. The one thing I have noticed too is I try my hardest to try to really coat where the valve stem is, because that's where they always start cracking. And I'm sure if you had any bush wheels, you can relate. So I just go ahead and work it on in, spray it around, get as much as you can, and soak it in, because this stuff will really eat it up, especially if they're dry. And these tires I haven't done in probably a month or two, so they're probably gonna soak some up. So I'm just gonna keep working my way all the way around and keep at it. But you can see, I hope you can see in the video there, I'll do some on the side here so you can really see how it kind of looks when you put it on, and the chemicals seeping into the rubber here. But you can really see how clean it looks, and it really brings that rubber right back to life, at least in my opinion. So yeah, you can kind of see this, and I'll get a little more detailed with the in between the letters, the white. At least I try to keep them white. They haven't really held up too good just from using this stuff, but I think next set I won't put the letters on, just so it's a little easier for the application of the Age Master on here. So yeah, I'll get back to it. Hope this helps you guys, especially if you guys are running bush wheels. Leave a comment and let me know what you guys think about it, or if you guys have any other recommendations, or have heard anything else out there on the ramp that works a little better. But for me, this is the ticket, and it's really keeping these tires looking good. So I hope this helps you guys out there. And all right, just got this tire finished up. You can kind of see, prop it up for you, but you kind of see how shiny it looks now. And the ends, you know, I try to clean them up the best you can, and this is how it looks. You can see how it almost looks darn near brand new, other than my wear and tear that you can see on the tires. And this is how they keep with this Age Master on it. If you ever pick up a set from Bushwheels, it probably looks very similar to this, and that's why I like this stuff so much, because it looks like you're getting a brand new tire by the time you're done with it. And this stuff is soaking into the rubber. When I was doing this off video here, I'd do it around, and it would slowly start working its way in, and I would do it again. And this is basically like 2 coats on like this side wall on this side, and on this side you can kind of see I cleaned it up a little bit, just in between the letters. But and no cracking in our valve stem here. Good. I usually drizzle it right in there and let it soak right in. But you can see it looks pretty good. And yeah, you can apply this stuff on as many times as you want. I don't think it'll hurt anything. I mean, this is what it's made for. And yeah, you can see even my rag's a little wet still with some of it, so I'll just keep working it in. But this tire is about done. About ready to throw the other tire back up here and keep cranking away on it. Finish them up, and yeah, then we'll put them away for the winter. Nice warm spot inside. That's where they get the good treatment. All right, here's 2 tires done. And when you do this, you always learn something new every single time. One thing I just figured out is you can see I got the white lettering on here. And before this tire, I noticed it on the second tire, you can still see on the actual letters how it stained it. And that's one thing that Age Master tells you is be careful of staining. So if you're doing these on the plane, make sure that you mask off the gear legs because you will stain the paint. So just be aware of that. I have old faded paint, so I'm not too worried about it. But getting back to what I discovered is some of these letters were a little, I'd already hit them where they were stained, and I hit a bunch more of the same letter, for I think it was the B, and it like rejuvenated the stain on it. And I just wiped it, and I wiped it with a paper towel, and it got it a lot whiter. Even though it's not perfect, it's still way better than kind of like this guy, how you can see there's some staining on there. I'll do that to this one again when I finish up here. But here's 2 tires all done, and that stuff's soaking in. But you can see they look pretty darn good. It's soaking in good. Yeah, other than the wear and tear that's on the tire, but that's normal wear and tear. So hope this helps some of you guys, and yeah, really appreciate you guys watching. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Thanks again.